Welcome to Chatty Nights with Samiksha and
Throw.
this is the second episode and we are going to talk about pre-wedding.
And the trauma of pre-wedding. Seriously.
Absolutely. Okay. So we're going to talk about pre-wedding and I am going to tell how a girl feels about the pre-wedding, and then of course we'll shift to Dhruv and ask what guys feel about pre-wedding. Actually, it should be you now first, because I think guys don't feel so well.
No, I think you should start it off. Like, we want to know the ups of the pre-wedding and then I'll tell the downs.
Alright, okay. So, of course, I have been planning my pre-wedding since past 4 years. Perfect photographers, perfect makeup artist, and I always wanted the perfect location, those big gowns and fairy tale wedding, the guy running behind me. How many shots did you take for that moment?
Somewhere around 25 to 30 shots. To catch that dupatta, I suppose.
People who have seen our pre-wedding would eventually come to know that there was a scene where I am running and Dhruv is behind me. I had to throw this one scarf and Dhruv had to catch it. So just to take this one shot, Dhruv had to take approximately what? 25?
25 to 30 takes. Okay, so the more and more you'll keep on asking me the question, the more I'll keep on increasing the takes. So it's gone from 20 to 25. Now from 25 to 30. So that was the day when I was actually calculating the velocity and everything, that how is the dupatta going to be thrown so that it comes into my hand. Like, seriously? Like, seriously?
I think you didn't need to go to gym that day.
Obviously. Like, I suppose we ran almost a marathon that day.
Absolutely. And guys, let me give you an FYI. I was in 4.5 inches. 4.5 inches of heels.
I seriously, there's a big salute to all the girls, especially to you, who are able to run with 4.5 inches of heels and actually do that. And those heels were going down into the mud.
Yeah.
Like, they were sinking in. And constantly the photographer was saying that, Samiksha ma'am, please throw it nicely.
नहीं मैम ऐसे ही तो फेंकना है, बस ऐसे ही तो फेंकना है. एंड आई स्टिल रिमेम्बर स्कोल्डिंग दैट गाय, भाई तू आजा मिनी स्कर्ट के अंदर और ये 4-4.5 इंच की हील पहन ले और फिर फेंक तू.
और जो हील्स ग्राउंड के अंदर जा रही हैं. So see, I'm getting down to the downs of the pre-wed.
No, but when you see the outcome of the video, it's absolutely amazing. And the photographers are so good. They always make you feel close to your partner. In a girl's point of view, we are being raised in a fairy tale world. So we always want that Prince Charming holding us and, picking us up like the fragile girls we are, as if, kinda. But still, it's a fairy tale world which we love. But now that I come to Dhruv, who hated pre-wed to his core, and he never wanted to get it done. Like, Dhruv, how many months did it take me to convince you to get a pre-wedding done?
Like, it almost took you, I suppose, 3.5 months to actually convince me to get a pre-wedding done. Yeah, it took you somewhere around 3.5 months. So the whole take about the pre-wed is that I belong to a city called as Shimla.
Yeah.
So early morning when we used to go for a walk, so the church is one of the major areas for all the pre-weddings to take place. Seeing those couples in such blistering cold, wearing those sleeveless gowns, I see those girls just shivering, and those boys in t-shirts and everything of that sort. Oh my good God. It actually felt like, they are traumatized. Why are they doing this to themselves? I still remember telling a lot of my friends who got married before me, like all of my friends got married before me only, most of them. So I used to tell all of them that, are you mad? You're getting a pre-wedding done? Are you serious? You're getting this thing done? Are you seriously serious? And now look at me, I got a pre-wedding done.
Guys, I can't even tell you that how much time did I put effort I put in this guy कि please pre-wedding करा लो, please, it's going to be a lifetime experience. I'm planning it since 4 years, and this is like, no, Samiksha, no, this is all nonsense. Why do you want me to run behind you? And all of those things. But my good God, this guy eventually nailed it though, and the outcome came up very nicely, and everyone who saw it was shocked.
Yeah, obviously, because they always knew me as the person who's always convinced them to not get it done, and I'm the one who's actually getting it done. So everyone's supposedly supposed to get shocked with that.
Okay, tell me at least 2 drawbacks, or at least 3 drawbacks of pre-wedding which you hate.
So if you ask me the 3 drawbacks about the pre-wedding that I really hated or I hate, firstly, the photographers getting after you. Sir, आपके बाल ठीक नहीं है. Sir, ये नहीं हो रहा. Sir, वो नहीं हो रहा. Now there's a wind gushing over you. How can you keep your hairstyle perfect? I really wanted to ask them over there. How do you get it done? And
Sir, hair gel आती है उसके लिए.
You imagine the kind of winds were there?
I know.
No hair gel would have worked. No wax would have worked over there. Secondly, going to those locations, and that too at those perfect times. They wanted the perfect sun, the perfect aperture. Am I right with the
No.
terminology?
Okay. So they want the perfect sun, they want the perfect angles, they want the perfect shadow, shade, and the people around. There shouldn't be any more people also. They want empty spaces.
Exactly, working those things out. I still remember, I am one of those people who drives really very slow. Now, there was this particular location at which we were supposedly supposed to reach at a particular time. I still remember driving like crazy. That was so dangerous. You remember?
I remember. So this was a place near Pathankot, and we had to go near some lake to get this shoot done, and we were supposed to reach at this golden hour, which apparently all the journalism students would understand, that it's a time where it's approximately a time when the sun is setting, and it's not set, but yeah, it's kinda setting. So you need that light, which is very good light for photography, and you get that light only for half an hour max. So if you lose that light, your photography gets dumb and it's all dark. So and we were supposed to reach there, and Dhruv being Dhruv.
Me being me and driving slow. Yeah, but we reached there on time.
Yeah.
And the third thing that I hate the most about all these wedding shoots and all these shoots is smile. Literally, I had my jaws hurting for those 2 days smiling. I've never smiled so much in my life. Up to the scene is such that I naturally start smiling only. The moment I see someone with a phone and a camera, I start smiling. That's become my natural reflex to a camera. Then I start smiling.
Dhruv, come on, tell me this thing, that before wedding or even before meeting me, how many pictures did you have of yourself in your phone?
Somewhere around 10, 15 or 20. And the moment I got to know that you have somewhere around 2 lakh photos of yourself, I was like, dude, you are in
for a ride.
It was actually a ride.
It
was actually a ride. And those photographers, my God. But in the end, it turned out to be fun also.
Of course, absolutely. So, will you recommend people who are getting marriage done to get this pre-wed? Now you're so traumatized about it, or not?
Yeah, why not? You just have to keep an open mind for new things. It's always a new experience. It's always fun. You see those people putting so much of hard work for something for you. Obviously, you're paying them. That's a different story. But still, the kind of hard work. I still remember the photographer running behind
the car. Oh my God. That was a nice experience. He was running behind the car, and Dhruv was like, bhai, isko lag jayegi, ye gir jayega.
And imagine I had to drive at that time. My God. And I had to smile. Can you imagine?
There was a lot of multitasking which had to be done. Dhruv had to drive, he had to smile, and then he had to hold hands, and then he had to change gears, and then he had to do some poses also.
And then you say that don't be traumatized by pre-wedding. But still, people, I will surely recommend you to go for it. it's an experience of a lifetime. And specifically, if you are in a arranged marriage setup, it's a chance where you get to know your partner and get to actually spend some time with each other. Otherwise, you're always around the elders and you don't get to spend that much time with each other. And plus, the photographers will make you feel comfortable with each other with the kind of poses they'll suggest.
Absolutely, I absolutely agree. Acha Dhruv, now that all the pre-wedding trauma was gone and all the pictures were taken, now imagine that photographer deletes all the pictures in front of you.
My good God, I cannot even imagine that. The kind of hard work that goes into getting yourself clicked, I never knew that. There's a lot of hard work. Like, it would take me a lot of time to digest the fact that he's deleted everything.
What would you do?
My God. See, I'm a very non-violent kind of a human being, but in this case, I think I would get violent.
So this thing just happened. So in a Reddit post, there was a photographer who deleted all the pictures of the bride and groom because the groom said that you're not allowed to eat. So you first click all the pictures of mine and then only you can eat, you can take your payment and leave. So the photographer got really angry and he deleted the entire wedding.
Oh my good God. Are you serious?
Yeah, absolutely serious,
Is this
dude.
true?
Yeah, that's true. It's on news everywhere. It's a viral news. I was just imagining, had this happened at my wedding.
Okay. I would still have taken it. Like, seriously, I would have taken it. Like I said, I'm a very non-violent kind of human being.
But you have a...
I have a violent streak when it comes to all these things, but still I would have taken it. I really want to know what would you have done?
You have a violent wife.
Seriously?
Okay, so probably I had only 3 reactions to this. 1, I would murder him. 2, I would murder him with weapon. 3, I would dug a grave of him at that very moment. That how dare he delete all the pictures. I mean, I can't digest. Probably I would have left the wedding at that and their very moment and I would have said, मेरी photo वापस लेकर आओ. I don't know, get me my pictures back. मुझे नहीं शादी करनी. Because dude, I was getting married for pictures. What were you getting married for?
I was getting married for a lot of other things. But the pictures. That but says everything. It really does. But my God, extreme reactions on both end. Groom not letting him eat for 6 hours. And the photographer deleting everything. My good God, extreme reactions. What kind of a world are we living in?
Absolutely, and I'm just thinking that, guys, if this happens at your wedding, what are you going to do? If the photographer deletes all your pictures, what are you going to do? I mean,
Please do comment and let us know your reactions as to what really would you do.
absolutely, what would your reactions be? Should we conclude it?
I suppose with a heavy heart and a lot of thoughts in my mind as to what I would do.
Let's just leave the night at this